guys, over here back at again, bringing you guys a random video that I rarely even discuss about when it comes down to this channel, and that is none other than a certain Japanese pro fighting game player who has been linked to a certain controversy that took place last week. Now, like I said before, I was planning on making this video, but something came up and I was distracted. But now that I'm here, we are going in. So with that being said, let's begin. Now, some of you guys may not know who this Tanukana is, so don't worry, I got you guys. Here's a glimpse of her, and I gotta say, she looks very unique, very genuine, and somewhat pretty. But after what transpired, I had to fall back. Tanukana be wilding right now when it comes down to these quote-unquote claims and statements regarding what she just said in them live streams. Totally not standing. Anywho, moving on to the controversy. Japanese pro gamer kicked off esports team after saying short men shouldn't have human rights. Heck freaking W, mate. How can you be how can you be claiming these statements out of nowhere, expecting nothing to happen? Anyway, here's her bio for anyone who is interested. She is 29 years old, was born in 1992, Japanese, active. So basically, this controversy consists of a certain story that was talked about during her live streams, in which she claims that was this young guy, and after I got my food from him, he kind of just kept standing there outside my door. So like, he rings the doorbell again, and when I ask what's up, he goes, sorry, but would you be willing to tell me your contact info, phone number, email address, etc. Tanukana didn't appreciate the romantic advice. All I could feel was terror, she recalled during the stream, and like it was a total pain that he knew where I live. I'd really hate if he came back and set my home on fire if I shot him down harshly. Bros, what is Tanukana doing? The lad is giving his shot and hopefully trying to captivate this certain pro player. Heck freaking W, mate. I wonder how the fool feels knowing the fact that he has been blasted on stream. That is the real question. Anyway, the delivery guy took the rejection well enough, and she was still upset about what happened as she was recounting the experience during her Tuesday stream, which eventually resulted in her thinking that it's wrong for a guy to do that if he also happens to be short, saying he was short, probably only 165 centimeters, 65 inches tall. He might even have been shorter than 165. As soon as I saw how short he was, I was like, nope. If he'd been tall and had a really buff body, then there's a chance I would have given him my number. My lads, what is going on? What is she doing? Doesn't she realize that the Japanese audience is primarily around the 165 to 170 centimeters area for its national average? You what, mate? Tanukana be out here wilding. Moving on. 165 centimeters is tiny. It's no good, honestly. If you're under 170 centimeters, you have no human rights. If you're a guy who's less than 170 centimeters, please live your life with the idea I have no human rights in your mind at all times. Please look into bone lengthening surgeries. Type bone lengthening surgeries into a search engine. Once you get to 170 centimeters, then you'll start to get proper human rights. Mind blown. How is she stating this in a live stream? By God Almighty! Tanukana cannot be saved. Not even your boy can retract dumb claims. The damage has been done. Words cannot be described. I am astonished. Anyway, she continues with, I'm saying it. Short guys obviously shouldn't have human rights. Know your place. I am tough on short guys. But let me say this. I'm nice to fatties and baldies. This can't be real. My lads. You know what? How did she assume nothing was gonna happen? Heck freaking W, mate. Where was her manager? 2022 is already looking too insane when it comes down to social media. Anyway, with all this controversy that resulted from this live stream, resulted in her making an apology due to the fact that the backlash was pretty insane, which was stated that the contents of one of my streams is being called hate speech. That was not my intent, but there seemed to be many people who felt uncomfortable. So I take back what I said. I apologize. I wanted to say I like tall guys, but in my streams, I always talk like I'm talking with people who are really close to me. So the words I used were harsh. Sorry, not Tanukana. What happened? It's crazy. But in a more serious approach, here are my thoughts and opinions regarding the matter. In my opinion, I feel like what she said wasn't really that harsh. Like, you know how everyone who streams can say some outlandish things and people don't take it seriously? But in Japan, it's a very serious matter due to the fact that the country has very different stigma when it comes down to quotations and statements regarding famous individuals, aka e-celebs, aka streamers, YouTubers, content creators, etc. So Judging from this, I can tell that the Japanese culture takes things way more seriously than the Western counterparts in my opinion. So judging from what I'm seeing here, I'm not really surprised. But more importantly, let me know in the comments below if you guys were surprised, if you knew who Tanukana was, or if you knew what was gonna be happening after this sudden statement was released. Let me know. And yeah, so with that being said, this is Viper. Peace.